Scott Morgan here, Michigan Sports Radio. Joining me today are three gentlemen from the Coopersville Varsity Football team. I'll let them introduce themselves. Go ahead.
I'm Sam Kaiser. I am a senior, and I play offensive tackle and D-end.
I'm Jaydon Miller. I'm a junior. I play defensive tackle.
I'm Jacob M, and I play center.
Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Appreciate taking the time out here on a busy schedule for you guys. Let's talk a little bit about the season so far and get your thoughts. Sam, we'll start with you. Let's talk about the last 2 weeks. Games.
It just didn't start off quite the way we hoped it would, but we're really just putting that behind us. We really got to progress forward with just with our head high. Got to make sure we leave that in the past and we just focus on the next game and that we can come out with a win.
Okay. Jaydon, the same question. You know, we've struggled a little bit. What improvements, though, have you seen through this week's practice?
Just having strong practices, keeping our heads up, and just making sure we do everything good as we possibly can after the past couple weeks.
Jacob, again, get your thoughts on how are you able to help this team?
Well, I play like scout team center, and I usually block either JJ or one of our other D tackles, mainly every play. So I try to give them the best looks I can. Just block my heart out, I guess.
Let's talk a little bit about you said you play the scout team. What do you mean by that?
Like when we have our first offense and defense out there has to be a team that goes against them to give them the best looks they can. Like simulating a game, basically.
So are you simulating what the opponent is going to do?
Yes.
For the week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sam, we'll go back to you talking about, these 2 weeks not going the way we do. How is the spirit of this group?
Well, we're just really trying to keep pushing through. We know that we're better than how the score is. So we just need to prove that in the next upcoming game, especially against Lowell. They're a good team. We need to show that we are better than them and that we are better than the scoreboard the last two games.
Okay, I like that. It's a great view. How we're talking? You just brought up Lowell. That's who we're playing this week. They tied us last year in the RCA conference 5-1, and we won because we beat them head to head. Jacob, Jaydon, have you seen film on this team this year and kind of getting an idea of what the makeup is of this group?
Yeah, we watched some film today on them, but just sticking to what we did last year with as far as like our game plan and stuff, and just try to stop the run on defense and try to run them over on offense.
Anybody stand out for Lowell that you went, ooh, we got to watch him in when you're in your position?
For me, we got to tackle the dive back every play just so they don't have the ball, and if they do have the ball, make them just tackle them.
Tackle them and stop them right there?
Yep.
Okay. Jacob, again, looking at, what Lowell does, you study them as well. What'd you see that you went, okay, we need to do this time?
Well, a little late to just run it downhill, and our D tackles just need to stay home, not get affected by the eye candy. Just got to tackle the dive back. Got to do their job. If you do their job, we'll win.
All right, I like that idea. Sam, going back with you, and like I said, this Lowell team, and for the next couple groups here, what's the biggest thing that we have to do as the Broncos for Friday night?
The biggest thing is definitely just staying as a team. Like, if someone messes up, you can't go and yell at them like, hey, you messed up. You have to tell them what they did wrong and make sure they do it right next time and encourage them to do it right, to do it better. Because we're a team, we got to encourage each other to do it the best so we can have the best chance of winning.
Good answer, Sam. I like that. As you mentioned, team, and Coach has talked about this team. And Jacob, I'll ask you, how is the team unity with this group?
I believe it's getting better week by week. I believe that during the summer we weren't as close as we wanted to, but I believe throughout the weeks we've been getting closer and closer each week.
Okay. Jaydon, looking at last year and this year, comparing the two, where have you improved the most, do you think?
I'd say firing off and staying low. I feel like I improved more on over the past summer and everything else.
Okay, I like that. Now, Jacob, do me a favor. If there was one word to describe Sam, what word would you use to describe Sam as a player?
Very vocal, I guess.
Vocal.
A little vocal.
I would agree with that.
A little bit.
I would agree, yes. Jaydon, use one word to describe Jacob.
Hardworking.
Hardworking. I like that one. Sam, if you'd do me a favor, give me a word that would describe Jaydon.
Physical.
Physical. Means you like to get in the weight room?
Yeah.
You like the weight room? How big is it to be in the weight room in off season? I'll start with you, Sam. You know, how big is that to start there?
Well, it's actually very important because you're getting stronger because you're blocking, so that you can just be stronger to actually block. But it also builds you as a team because we do. That's almost like a team bonding or like a practice. So you get to know people better and talk with them, and we'll also do like stuff out on the track with like specialty groups. So you can also work on your position, so you're not just really, really bad and rusty once it kicks off over the summer.
Interesting. Jacob, how about you? You know, get weight room and everything. What's your thoughts?
I agree with Kaiser about saying it brings us together because like during those like Thursdays where we squat, I believe that's when we most come together because people are putting the weight on and everybody's around them, just hyping them up, being loud.
Being loud and everything. What's the best you squat, Jaydon?
425, I think.
Wow. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sam, how about you?
I'm just shy of 400 right now.
Guys, that's impressive. Very impressive. Jacob?
About 350.
Again, you guys, it's very impressive how we're doing this. So let's talk a little bit about what are the Broncos going to have to do to be successful Friday night, Jacob?
Well, like I said, we just got to do our jobs, not get distracted, just do our jobs.
Jaydon?
Be physical and do our jobs.
Sam?
Up front for the O-line, we have to just stick on our blocks and make sure we block to the echo of the whistle.
Very nice. Gentlemen, thank you. I appreciate taking the time out here tonight. Getting to know you a little bit better. We talk more about football when we're doing it. We've already talked to you. Don't need to know your favorite color or your favorite number. And we get into the nuts and bolts of the game and stuff and get to talk this type of stuff. And it's real fun and interesting. So best of luck Friday night. We'll be here at Coopersville. Be calling the game and cheering the Broncos on for a victory. Get the first one here in the RCA as we start conference play, and let's make a run for 7 in a row. Definitely, right, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.